Knowledge justifies authority. The KJA Global Channel, lighting up the world one mind at a time. Series 5, The Machinery of Protection. Episode 80, From Declaration to Doctrine. Why rights need mechanisms.
Almost every nation on Earth has signed the same Declaration of Human Rights on paper. The whole world agrees. So why does the experience of being human differ so completely from one border to the next?
This is the beginning of a new chapter in our journey. For the past several series, we learned what each right means. Now we ask a harder question. Not what rights say, but how they are kept. Because the great crisis of our age is not a shortage of fine words. It is a shortage of working mechanisms to make those words come true.
Start with the most important sentence in all of human rights work. Rights without mechanisms are promises without protection. A declaration names what is owed to you. But a name is not a guarantee between the right you are promised and the right you actually live.
There is a vast machinery. Courts that can hear you, laws that can be invoked, institutions that can be held to account, officials who answer for results. When that machinery exists and works, the promise becomes real. When it is missing, the most beautiful declaration on earth changes nothing.
This is the difference between a declaration and a doctrine. A declaration is a statement of hope. A doctrine is hope built into structure, translated into procedures, budgets, training, and enforcement.
The work of this series is exactly that translation, moving rights from idealism to institutionalism, from protest to policy, from moral outrage to moral architecture.
Every right you have ever been promised has a quiet question attached to it. By what mechanism is this kept?
If the answer is silence, the right is still only on paper.
You can see the gap in ordinary life. Two countries forbid torture in identical words.
But in one, a detainee can call a lawyer,
See it judge within days and complain to an independent body in the other.
Those doors do not exist.
Two constitutions promise equality.
But in one, a citizen wronged can walk into a courtroom and win.
In the other, the courtroom answers to the very power that wronged them.
The words match. The machinery does not.
And it is always the machinery,
Not the wording.
that decides whether a human being is actually protected.
This matters because the people who suffer most are never harmed by missing words.
They are harmed by missing mechanisms.
The promise was always there. What failed them was the absence of a path to make it count.
To care about human rights,
Then, is not only to admire the declaration.
it is to ask relentlessly of every right.
Where is the mechanism? And does it work for the weakest person in the land?
That question is the engine of this entire series.
So here is your first tool.
Take any right you care about.
Fair trial, free speech, a decent wage. Now name one concrete mechanism that is supposed to deliver it.
A court, a commission, a law, an inspector, an election.
Then ask whether that mechanism's strong.
Independent and reachable by an ordinary person.
A right you can trace to a working mechanism is a right
You can actually defend.
Declarations inspire us, mechanisms protect us.
In the episodes ahead, we will build the machinery of protection.
Piece by piece,
Subscribe and let us turn promises into systems.
this is KJA. Freedom must be designed.